up, our fine, food-loving friends? That's right, it is me. It's Don Stugotz, and we're coming to you live and Technicolor on a special Tuesday edition of Eat Up. Why Tuesday? Because if you were watching yesterday on Monday, I did an episode of Kitchen Hacks where I made some dough, right? And I couldn't have the dough and use it for tonight on the same day. So bang, here we are on Tuesday. So what are we making? We're making pesto garlic knots. Oh, yeah, Daddy. Look at those. Look how good. This is what you hit the like button. You got to hit the like button because you're seeing food. Pesto garlic knots made with my very own garlic butter, made with garlic goodness from IntensityAcademy.com. You got it there, Jen? All right. Look at this. Oh, yeah. How good does that look? All right. So if you were paying attention to the kitchen hacks over like last week and this week, last week I showed you how to make garlic butter. Yesterday I showed you how to make the doughs. So now today I'm going to pull it together and we're going to make the garlic knots. But let's see who's playing along here with us. We got Devin here in the house with us visiting. We're drinking some beverages, not alcoholic beverages, just beverages like adults would drink. You know, if they got together on a night off from work, hanging out, right? Those kinds of drinks or beverages. You know, without having to do a disclaimer or maybe having people who need interventions of some sort. What's up, Cheryl? What's up, Brenda? There's Devin right there. He says they're delicious. So I went already ahead and I got the oven preheated to 400 degrees. And we're going to get everyone together now on the Twitter machine. Oh, I need the links from here. We got a little 70s and 80s rap and funk going on. Where is it? They don't make it easy to find the stuff that you need to find. There we go. Copy links. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. I was going to say Monday, but because I'm just so used to it. Live. Now. Alright. And now we'll get the Twitters. Just like this. Boom. And there we go, right? So ready to rock and roll. Oven's preheated to 400 degrees. What do we need for this? We need some dough. Obviously, right? We need some pesto spices. And we need some of the grated cheeses. And we need the garlic butter, which I showed you guys. And you need some garlic goodness, which you can get at IntensityAcademy.com. Right, so I already went ahead and put some flour on the tables. You should be hungry right now because these things are delicious. I'm just going to take some flour for my hands. I'm just going to put the bag over here now. Bob Ross is in the house, as always, with us. Now with this, right, we're just going to take the dough. Take a good amount. I'm just going to roll it around in the flour, just so that, in case it gets sticky, as you know, moisture builds up, because it's Florida. Moisture builds up, you can't even help it. Alright, I got my air conditioner down really low and I'm still sweating. So I can only imagine just poor dough's going through. Over here now. So simple to make. If you watched the kitchen hacks yesterday, oh, it might be a little too dry now. Oh well, we'll deal with it. It's cool. If you watched the kitchen hacks yesterday, you saw how we made the dough. It's very susceptible to humidity, and you see now it's actually too dry. But we're just gonna deal with it. It's gonna be fine. All right. We went ahead, and I'm just gonna keep rolling it out like this, right? The thing when you're rolling it, the more you play with it, the longer it gets. Just like life. Right, so now we got this here. Right, so we're going to take it and get 2 or 4 fingers there. And now you're going to take this bottom piece and you're going to rope it around your bottom 2 fingers. The ring finger and the pinkies. And we're just going to do this, make a little knots. There we go. Pull it a little tight and fold it over. And I'm going to go over here and show you guys what one looks like when it's done. Look it, that's how it looks, just like this. That's simple, right? That's simple. Jen, YouTubes can see. See, that's what they look like. And they're going to go in the pan. Before I put it in the pan, oh, I know what I needed. I think I put it away. No, I did not. I lost it. The cooking sprays. Oh, it's right here. I did hide it. I'm just going to go ahead and take the cooking sprays and spray the bottom of my pan. I don't want anything to stick together. And we're going to put it over there. Right in the corner. Next one I'm going to show you guys up close, just so you can see. So with the dough, if you see, like I said, it's got a little too dry because it's sitting out. We're just going to play with it a little bit. We're going to knead it a little, and it's going to be good to go. Alright, so now, I'm going to take this one. How much dough do you pull off? However much you want. How big do you want these babies to be? Right? I'm just going to roll them over here because I don't want to get flowers all over the floor. I don't have like a planter over there on the floor. All the flowers. It's not that kind of flower. It's alright. Right? We keep playing with it, right? But Jen, both cameras can see? Alright. So yeah, take it in my 2 forefingers like this now. And around like this. If you got tiny hands, like, you know, like the president, right? You're just gonna, because he's got small hands, he's gonna do all 3 fingers and loop it, right? But that's for him. I don't have tiny hands. I got normal man hands, so I'm gonna take 2, and we're just gonna loop it like this, right? And if you mess around with it too much like this, we're just gonna make another knot. It's no big deal. And this is what we got for finished, right? You see? You see? You see? You see? Jen's poor head, she's going to get whiplash from me doing that. But that's what it looks like there. Alright, it goes right into the pan, and we want them to be touching a little bit. And you might not understand why we want them touching a little bit, but trust me, when you see what I got in store for us next week, you're going to see why I want them touching a little bit. So again, we throw around the flour, and now we play with it. Just like this. And the thing is, if the end gets a little frayed, it's no big deal. Because we're going to still use it. It's okay. And again, just like this. Loop it. Pop, hooray! Ho! And if you see that one side looks a little mangled, just flip it over, because odds are the other side's going to look perfect. And again, once they bake and they rise, no one's going to pay attention. Just throw it around in the flowers. Hey, Ann, I see you too. My cousin Diane's watching. I mean, everyone's over here now. All right. Hope everyone's enjoying playoff baseball, right? The Yanks are going to win. Last night, what was it? Aaron Judge went crazy, baby. Went yard, made a big catch. Just like this again now. Loop it, and then you tuck it. Pull it a little taut if you can. If you can't, it'll be good. I mean, then you got like this little pishka deal over here, right? And you're just going to go like this and fold it on the bottom. I mean, you got a beautiful knot. I'm going to try to make 9. You want to try, I'm using an 8x8 pan. I could try to get 4, 3 rows of 4. I'll do my best. It all depends how big you make them. If you make them gigantic, you're not going to get 12. Maybe you get 9. It's okay. That's right, baby. Yanks in 6. It's hot as hell, everybody. I don't care who you tell. They all fell. Oh, I thought it was going to fall. I was too busy fooling around, sorry. These are the stupid things that make me laugh. Alright, so we're just going to make a bunch of these here. And again, we're going to go around the 2 fingers. If you have small hands, like I said, you might have to do the 3 or 4. And if you got the little pishka deal out there, you just tuck it in, and it looks nicey nice. Alright, there we go. Only a couple more. A little bit of dough, and a little bit of flour on the dough. There we go. I don't even need my smock this week. Look at that. Only because I forgot to put it on. That's the only reason. And I can't put it on now. I got flour all over my hands. Loop it. Tuck it. Take the pishka deal. Tuck it. There you go. Alright. Looks like we can get 2 more out of this batch of flour, but that's okay. The most important part is, you keep flour on your hands because you don't want this stuff sticking to your hands because then it's going to break apart as you're doing this here, as you're manipulating it. 2 fingers, pull down, wrap it, tuck it, make it tight, tuck the pishka deal on the back. That's simple, every time. Alright, last one. So just like this. Alright. And let me tell you, the dough is easy to make. That's why I picked that recipe for the dough. Excuse me. Because I know dough sometimes can be a pain in the butt. That's why I purposely picked that one. That recipe that I showed you yesterday. And here we go. Here's what they look like right in the pan. All nakeds with nothing on them. Okay, is that good for both? Yeah? Alright, hit the like button there so I know you guys got it. And I'll just stand here until I see the lights come across on Jen's phone because I can see it from here. Alright, there's something to come across. Awesome, awesome. Alright. Alright, so now, what are we going to do? We're going to take the butter, my garlic butter that I showed you guys how to make last week. Just lightly buttering for right now, not heavy, right? We just want these things to be a little sticky. We don't want to douse them, we don't want to drench them. We want them to just be enough so that the spices that we're going to put on it stick, and we want to get some of the garlic on there. So try to get like the pieces of garlic that are in the butter, because it'll sink to the bottom. So you might have to like scrape the bottom of your pot just to get those, right? And like I said, we're not dredging them. Alright, I'll put this back. Alright, so now we got the pesto, right? And I didn't make the pesto. I'm not going to lie to you and say, oh, I made the pesto. It's from the store, the spice guy. You can find it in the spice aisle. And because I want a lot of pesto, I put a lot. You might not want a lot, so don't put it. Same thing for the cheese. Right? Same thing for the cheese. I like a lot of cheese. So again, you want them to be cheesy. Cheesier than a dad joke, right? There we go. If you wanted to make them a little bit more garlicky, right, we're going to put a little garlic goodness on them. Hey, what's up, Daniel? Yep, they do look good, thank you. You saw the dough I made yesterday. And you see, I'm just putting a little bit of this on, just for some extra garlic flavor, for some extra garlic goodness. You know what I mean? Check out the sponsor, IntensityAcademy.com. Tell me Uncle Stu got sent you. Alright, so now, this is what they look like before they go into the ovens. See, they're covered. Right? Show the YouTube people first. Good. And now we show the Facebook peoples. Alright. So now they go right in the oven, 400 degrees for 10 minutes. Set the timer. I put them for 11 just because I'm superstitious. Right, so there you go. And they're going to come out, and the same thing. You take them out, you're going to look at them, you're going to put a little bit more garlic butter on them, you're going to put them in the broiler for 2 minutes, you take them out, you look at them, they should be perfect. They're going to come out and they're going to look just like this, and then you take your garlic butter, you're going to put a little bit more garlic butter on them. And this is the point where you're going to drench them in the butter. Right? They're plated, they look nice, right? And you just put it all on. You can put extra cheese on them at this point. You can put extra pesto on them at this point. Hinting in the membrane. Hinting in the brain. Little Cypress Hill. And see, I am drenching them. I'm getting it all in there. And again, this is the plate they're going to be served on. So you want to get it all in there. This way the bottoms get soaked in the garlic butter. Let me move the bottom so you can see better. Right? Just like this. Right? We get it all to the point where we're almost going to pour it, but not really. Just pour it. We're just going to try to get it all. Maybe we got to paint the sides in between the cracks and whatnot. There you go. What's the matter?
Abby said, Mom, you should bring me some garlic knots and I'll trade you for cake.
What's up, Crystal? What's up, Stacy? And then here we go, right? This is how good they are. This is what they look like. Oh, nice and glistening, right? Look at that, glistening from the butter. Oh, yeah. Good. What happened? Ooh, I got butter on the floor. I'm going to have to clean that up. Oh, that's going to leave a stain. Sorry. Is that better? Is it dripping?
It's okay.
Alright, we'll clean it. I think I just saw another drop. I'm going to turn it this way towards me. Alright, and then they're just delicious. Look at it. Looks so good. I'm going to bring a plate down before I spill my butter. And there you go. I made a little mess. I got to clean that up. They are delicious. The only thing missing would be, my sauce to dip them in, but that's a whole other show. You know what I mean? And there you have it. I always thought these were hard to make, so I never made them before. But, that's good. When you guys make them, you'll see the same thing. I mean, why do I make these all the time? Right, they're that simple. What's up, Corey? And there's the saucy queen herself, Michelle. We made garlic nuts tonight using your garlic goodness. Hit Michelle up and she will give you the hookup. But again, it's IntensityAcademy.com. And there you go. Garlic nuts. You're in, you're out, like a blackjack dealer. Just clean your hands and there you go. Right here, look at me. I got no dough on me. Well, I just fucked that up. It's alright. Alright, so there you have it. Easy to make garlic nuts. When you see what I do with them next week, you're going to love it. I'm going to take the garlic nuts, we're going to do something else, and you're going to tie it all in, right? Like the last 3 weeks of shows. Tie it into one big show. It's like a cliffhanger. It's like a multi-part. It's like a serial or something like that, you know? What is it when the show's like to be continued, right? That's what this is. This is episodes to be continued next week, which was to be continued from last week, and then here we are now tonight. And everyone's looking around going, I don't know, but these garlic nuts are delicious, right? So you guys have a good week. Check out the sponsors, you know, IntensityAcademy.com. Check out all the videos on YouTube.com/DonStugotz. The recipe for this will be up tomorrow on DonStugotz.com, where all my recipes are. Until next week, keep banging, baby! Good?
Yeah.
All right.